During this simulation, you will be required to navigate to various structures and click on objects which are interactive. This page describes how to use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move. It also explains how to use the mouse buttons to select items and look around. If you ever need to return to this page, it is easily accessible from the toolbar at the top of the screen. In this scenario, we are going to change out a bad load brake elbow. In order to complete this operation, we will perform work on two above ground structures using EPZ work methods. These are the fuse cabinet and dead front terminator. All switching, tagging and holds have been completed. Our primary focus will be establishing and maintaining an EPZ. During this simulation, you will be required to cross the street to investigate various structures. Whenever you cross the street, it is imperative that you check for traffic and follow best practices related to road safety. Let us first become familiar with the operation order, which is currently expanded. It shows a list of steps which need to be completed for the current scenario. The operation order can be collapsed or expanded by clicking the operation order button. Green check marks will appear beside those steps which have been completed. During training mode scenarios, you are permitted to jump to a step by selecting it and then clicking the Jump to Step button. Before we begin, let us get familiar with the minimap and some of the tools we will be using. The minimap allows you to quickly see the location of the different kinds of structures within the scene as well as your own position. It also shows the location of tools you will need to complete tasks. Navigate into the destination target at the rear of the work truck. Observe the location of the voltmeter and shotgun. To pick up a tool, you will need to click on it while being within arm's reach. Pick up the voltmeter to continue. Navigate into the destination target at the front of the fuse cabinet. Observe the movement of your position and voltmeter on the minimap. Well done. You can leave the voltmeter here by clicking the Put Down button. We can now move on to the work procedure. Navigate north to the front of the dead front terminator to get a closer look. This is the bad load brake elbow which will need to be replaced. It has been placed on a feed-through bushing and identified with tape by a troubleman. We need to work with the source cable first. Let's navigate south to the front of the fuse cabinet. Observe that the source elbow has been isolated on a feed-through bushing. We will first test to energize. Observe the bushing which needs to be tested. You will need a voltmeter for this task. The voltmeter has been pre-tested and is ready to use. Observe that the bushing tested to energized and the voltmeter reported no reading. We can now perform the grounding operation. Use the shotgun available at the back of the truck to plug the grounding elbow into the correct position.